It's my great pleasure to introduce you our open Professor Minagawa. Professor Minagawa, he was the immediate past president of the Japanese Society of Orthopedic Ultrasonic. And after he retired from the Department of Orthopedic Surgery, Akita University, then he opened his private clinic at Kyoto Orthopedic Clinic, and he just got the honorable award last year. Got the best doctor in Japan, and he will present for us about the scratch correct hydro release for growing and Dr. Pan. Welcome, Professor Minagawa.
Thank you very much for giving us to present our recent work. Actually, I'm working at two private clinics. One is Kyoto Orthopedic Clinic, and the other one is Kyoto Orthopedic Sports Clinic in Akita. Akita is the third largest prefecture in Japan. It takes from Taiwan to Akita by air 4 hours. That area is 1/3. Population is 120 of Taiwan, and I think Akita is hometown for me, not only for me but also for you, because strong points in common we have. A lot of beautiful ladies, beautiful landscape, and radium springs. Do you know radium springs? Well, we can get treasure troves here. These springs is the only 2 places in the world. Octolite, do you know? This stone is a panacea for all diseases and characterized low dose stimulation, high dose inhibition. Dose response phenomenon is called hormesis. Like traditional treatment, low dose stimulation and high dose inhibition. I think drug-dependent doctor makes drug-dependent patients. So now we challenge to become a drug-independent doctor by hydro release. ところ手で触るとどこら辺つけねえねえ。で前の方まで来る。She's a nurse. She complained severe growing pain. The previous doctor said, your diagnosis is 球外形成で、レントゲンで。I asked her, what was your treatment? Previous doctor said to her, でどういう治療しましょうって言われました。いずれを。Next doctor said, ドラムセット。あ、聞けない。So we recommend hydro release. ？Our diagnosis was meningeal paresthetica. The treatment on textbook recommend physical therapy, NSAID, weight loss, avoid wearing tight clothing and tight bands around the pelvis. But we recommend hydro release. The target is lateral femoral cutaneous nerve. You can see the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, left side of the anterior superior spine. Now I release the fascia just around the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve. Now you can see the donut sign. Not only release the fascia, but also dehydration of the nerve. Immediately after hydro release. 変わる。
はい。
曲げて、さっきこうやったらすごい痛かったよね。違うよね。これ。その辺。Usually patients point out the target. So we will need to know 5 target nerves. Piriformis muscle and obturator internus muscle is good landmark to identify the target nerves. Sciatic nerve, superior gluteal nerve, inferior gluteal nerve, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve, and pudendal nerve. So our target of hydro release are superior inferior gluteal nerve, sciatic nerve, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve, and pudendal nerve. When we put the probe on the right buttock, we can see the from left pudendal nerve, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve, and sciatic nerve on the obturator internus muscle. So many doctors tried to relieve his pain, but they couldn't. So that is the reason why I have to drive a car from my clinic to his clinic. It took 4 hours. That is the same from Taiwan to Akita by air. So our target was posterior femoral cutaneous nerve. Now I release the fascia just around the posterior femoral cutaneous nerve. Koichi Ito is most famous ultrasound teacher in Japan, my boss. In this case, previous doctor's diagnosis was hip arthritis. But you can see a rash appear all over his body. This is side effect of NSAID. お願いします。はい。ちっちゃいのね。ゆっくりやりますね。さっきと全然違いますね。これもさっき僕睨まれましたもんね。いや、睨んでね。どうだどうだ。Pain is controlled by the nerve. How to determine the target nerve? Before, we used MMT, sensory, and reflex. However, now we use nerve compression test, nerve tension test, and scratch collapse test. Median nerve compression test is direct nerve compression test. Further test is indirect nerve compression test. Sparring test and camp test is also indirect nerve compression test. Nerve tension test. Median nerve, ulnar nerve, radial nerve, and SLR test is sciatic nerve tension test. Femoral nerve stretch test is femoral nerve tension test. This test is called Padilla test, flexion, adduction, internal rotation test. It's very famous for diagnosis of anterior labrum injury. And this is also called anterior impingement test. But this is also nerve compression test of lateral femoral cutaneous nerve. The third one is scratch collapse test. This is reported by Mackinnon in 2008. Patient faced the examiner, elbows flexed and forearms neutral. The examiner pushed the patient's forearms, asking them to resist, and then scratched the skin over the carpal tunnel or cubital tunnel. The examiner pushed the patient's forearm again, asking them to resist. A positive response is a temporal loss of external resistance with arm collapse. Immediate repetition will show strength recovery. There are some reports about scratch collapse test, carpal tunnel syndrome, cubital tunnel syndrome, long thoracic nerve, common peroneal nerve, and tarsal tunnel syndrome. Prince in Taiwan taught us the location of false positive scratch collapse test in normal person. What is the mechanism of scratch collapse test? So one of the spinal reflex, especially flexion withdrawal reflex. If you step on something sharp with your foot, free nerve endings stimulate sensory neurons. Sensory neurons send signal to the spinal cord. Then lower motor neurons send signal to withdraw ourselves from the pain generator. Lower motor neurons inhibit the extensor muscle and stimulate the flexor muscles. よーいドン。もう一回やってみて。もう一回やって。普通に。よーい。はい。もう一回。ちょっと触るけどね。まだね。よーい。ハンドボールですか？先生大丈夫？僕は軟式です。じゃあ強いかな？どっち強いかな？じゃあちょっとやってもらえますか？いいですか？よーい、ドン。はい、終わりです。よーい、ドン。やらせですか？はい、いいですよ。ワン、ツー、スリー、オッケー。ワン、ツー、スリー。
先生頑張れって感じ。
So we need to measure the strength quantitatively. 痛いところを手で触って、そこね、こう採血した場所どこら辺？そこら辺で。こう伸ばして、これは大丈夫。
伸ばす
時に痛い。曲げるのはどこから痛いの？
こうしたら
今痛い。Our diagnosis was lateral antebrachial cutaneous nerve. We have to know about the lateral antebrachial cutaneous nerve well. This is a sensory branch of musculocutaneous nerve, travels through between brachialis muscle and triceps muscle, supplies the skin of lateral forearm. Have you noticed it? I didn't scratch. I didn't touch. Non-scratch corpse test. So what is the mechanism of non-scratch corpse test? So we try to measure the static elasticity during high release. 左、黄色。Measurement did not change. So I required the answer to my boss. So his answer was a silver pocket watch. はいはい。これはちょっとね。回ってきましたね。どんどんどんどん。本当だ。何もしてないでしょ。はいはい。
小ぶれしてますね。ね、これ問題発言かもしれない。
So actually his answer means don't ignore the brain reaction. So we have to know the peripersonal neural network. This is a huge study. So we got visual education. So seeing is believing. We believe the cause of pain is the abnormal finding of X-ray. If we can't see it, we will not believe it. There is a nerve behind the pain. Thank you for your attention.
Your explanation of the scratch or collapse test, it is a spinal reflex. So how can you differentiate the results when you touch the injured nerve, and how can you differentiate it from a normal spinal reflex?
Actually, we can see here, but we can't see behind. So medial part of medial forearm for quadrupedal to behind. And if you try to scratch or press behind, you touch the back false positive. So this front area is no false positive. And for example, carpal tunnel syndrome and many nerve injury, we can distinguish false positive or false negative. Usually we can confirm it. And furthermore, usually we use nerve tension test and nerve compression test and palpation also combined. We usually diagnose it. And after injection, we confirm recovery and negative scratch collapse test. But one of the method.
The other question.
Thank you. I am Dr. Zhen from Kaohsiung. Maybe Dr. Ding Guiwang can tell my question more clearly. All here know Professor Zhang Renhao is a rehabilitation professor from UCLA. In myofascial pain mechanism, he tells he can do in lab to confirm local twitch response is a kind of spinal reflex. Maybe Ding Guiwang can tell my question more clearly. If you tell your study is a spinal reflex, can my teacher's spinal reflex mechanism has relation to that? Thank you.
Actually, we will present about scratch collapse test next speaker and the next speaker. So after our presentation, we will answer this question. Is it okay?
Okay, so maybe we wait another expertise for our answers, and I will